Hello, David here, and the project for today is adding parts to this LR308 receiver. And these are not like AR-15 M16s where all the parts across the platform are the same specification. In the 308 category, there are two basic specifications. One is the LR308 and the other is the AR10, also known as the SR25. So the easiest way to tell is to look right here. You see where that's curved. On the AR10, there's not a curve there. There's a straight angle. It's not quite a 45-degree angle, but you can describe it as such. And the LR308 is curved. So I got my parts kit from Palmetto State Armory. And this is nomenclatured as a PSA-P10. And I don't know if there's more than one kit like that, but the parts I got didn't necessarily fit. Came with a Magpul pistol grip for an AR-15 M4. And that didn't fit on it too well. It was rather loose. I think some material might have had to be cut away from the plastic inside there because it was catching here and wouldn't fully seat on the receiver. So this is an old hand grip from a Bushmaster that I took off my Bushmaster when I upgraded that. So this kit includes a stock, includes a buffer spring and buffer tube. It's got all the little hardware in there. And the problem I had was the bolt release had a roll pin, and the roll pin slipped all the way through there. I was doing some research, I looked in the hole, and it's threaded in there. So I found a website. The website was Aero Precision, and it showed the threaded roll pin that's made for that, and also mentioned that it's a 6-32 thread. So they sell those for $10. I didn't even check out the shipping. They're probably going to charge $10 to ship it. So I decided to go to the hardware store. I got a 6-32 by 1/2 inch set screw. I wanted black, but all they had was stainless steel. So I think what I'm going to need to do is cut it down because the set screw itself is too thick to go through the corresponding hole in the bolt release. It's supposed to fit in that hole. And I'm just going to grind it down and get it to fit. Another thing you're going to have to look out for is this dimension here on the upper receiver. You're going to have to measure that because there are different patterns for that among the AR10 and LR308 family. So be aware of that because you want to make sure that your handguard rail will match the rail on your upper. I don't want to test the Allen screw in the receiver because it's aluminum, so I'm going to test it on a nut. To make sure the threads are clean. Okay, that's good. Make sure it fits in the bolt release. So it fits flush. 1/2 inch was the right length, and it was 75 cents as opposed to $15 or $20. So I want to thank you guys and gals for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more great videos from David GPO.